Hello all, and welcome to another Cplleen Entertainment video. It's Art here with the book review for the mostly true story of Tanner and Louise by Cplleen Oakley. It was the May 2025 book club book pick. This book, Cplleen Oakley has the makings and a really good set of skeletal bones for an excellent book. However, in my opinion, she failed because the ending is rushed. We'll go into how I feel about that and how we get there in just a minute. The characters of Tanner and Louise are very much well thought out. They very much come off the page. All the main characters, August, Tanner, Louise, even some of your subplot characters come off the page completely, and they're vibrant, they're excellent, and they're good. However, the pacing of the story is way too slow for what it needs to be. The structure of the story doesn't leave enough breadcrumbs to get to the solution and the conclusion that the story ultimately gets to. I feel like if she would have edited the beginning down enough to where it told a faster background story, because there's too much of the book tied up in the background story, in my opinion, for this book to really be where it needs to be, in my opinion, as a top-notch 5-star book. And that's why it's not a 5-star book. We'll get to the rating in a minute. It is a fun book, no doubt, and there are certain areas of the book that make me chuckle and that connect me with the book. The fact that Tanner plays video games automatically connects me. The fact that the road trip goes through the middle of the United States automatically connects me. The fact that I know where they're at as we go on automatically connects me. Now, what you don't see is you don't see a lot of the build-up of the... because you're the protagonist in Tanner and Louise, but you don't have the antagonists, the people that are pushing the story along and give it its artificial timer. You don't have them building up to a satisfying conclusion. You don't see any point except near the end where they come on scene, or they come on stage and they enter the scene and they do their thing. You don't see any real point where their backstory is explained, where things are explained. We still don't know exactly what Louise was. We know she's a kind person, but we know she led multiple lives, and that's kind of key there. And that's basically said within the first chapter of the book, so that's not even a real spoiler. You just get to find out more about those lives as the book rolls on. Is it a fun book? Yes. Is it a palatable book? Yes. Will it leave you wanting more, even though it's a standalone book? That answer is also yes. A standalone book needs to have its own satisfying conclusion. It needs to have its own... it needs to be wrapped up in a little bow and tell a complete story in that sense. However, the mostly true story of Tanner and Louise just simply does not do this. It tries to do it. It just fails on so many fundamental writing levels. It's not even the character's fault. It's a fundamental writing level fault. It's a fundamental flaw of the author. And I'm not saying that Cplleen Oakley is a bad author. I think, on the contrary. However, I do think she needs to workshop her endings and maybe start from the end and work your way back would be a better option for her in that case. For me, it's still a 3.5 stars out of 5 on the Goodreads scale, even though I don't think Goodreads allows half stars. I would, because that's what it deserves. It's a read it, own it, like it on my scale. It's not a love it. It's still a like it, though, because it is fun. It does present that unique mystery that's not often presented. However, though, it is not a... it does not give, in my opinion, enough of a satisfactory conclusion to really pull on... to really pull itself together. It's not a bad book. It's just not, in my opinion, a well-paced book, or, in my opinion, a completely finished book either. It doesn't feel finished. It feels rushed. It feels contrived in that sense. So with that said, leave in the comments down below if you plan on reading or have read the mostly true story of Tanner and Louise. Keep it respectful. We can agree to disagree, because like I said, mostly I did like the book. I liked the car. I liked the video game section. I liked the friendship between Tanner and Louise. I truly did. I just feel like structurally, as a written novel, this book was missing a lot of stuff. So leave the comments down below what you thought of it. Let me know that in the comments down below. But until next time, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. And without further ado, happy reading. I'll see you again soon. And peace.